Hi guys, I'm Ed.
And I'm Harry.
And welcome to day 2 of the E3 Expo.
That's right, we're here bringing you all the latest exclusives from the show floor.
We are. Now today we got to try a few different games. We wanted to try some PlayStation VR stuff, but we didn't actually get a chance to because they're all oversaturated. But what we did get to try were a few of the new Xbox games.
Indeed. Now the first one we tried was one of the surprise hits from the conference that they had on the Monday, which was We Happy Few.
Now this was kind of a Bioshocky / Dishonored kind of game, featured in this kind of weird dystopian past. Set in 1964, I think. I may have just pulled the 4 out of my arse. But yeah, it's set in the 60s in this kind of weird time. And the gameplay demo featured actually a lot of the moments from the trailer and then went on to a new section. But we didn't get very far in that new section.
No. All in all, it was quite a confusing game. The bits we played about anyway. We sort of went from a room where we were making copies of a newspaper,
which was never explained.
No.
And maybe it's because we knew there were people waiting and we kind of going, we've got to get through this and just play it. There's people waiting, come on. But whatever you were doing with the machine felt unnatural and weird, and I wasn't sure why I was doing it. It was just padding out the time. And I go, come on, I want something to do. You then go into this room where the family are beating a piñata.
Yes, which was, well, it was a bit from the demo as you saw. But again, not much was explained. I feel like, you know, that's fine for some games, and you can leave kind of an intriguing premise with no instruction, but you need to give them something to go on. And this there wasn't enough to go on, and it was just too confusing. Yeah,
and then after all that kind of weird sequence that happened in the trailer, we then woke up in this bunker thing with an old woman hanging from a noose, and you had to basically, you couldn't get out of the room, and it just said, can't get through door, need Jimmy bar. We spent 10 minutes looking for a Jimmy bar and couldn't find it. And we were going, what the fuck is this? We don't really know what's happening. But yeah, so I'm sure the game, with the context of sitting down, playing it through, having narrative context and actually a tutorial teaching you what to do and maybe spending some more time, it actually probably would be a really good game. And I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't get the best experience out of it.
I mean, it was only in a pre-alpha stage, so it's got a long way to go.
Oh, speaking of which, the load times were unforgivably bad. But yeah, like you said, it's a pre-alpha. And the voice acting is unforgivable, which is not an alpha problem, so get better voice actors.
So a bit of a letdown, but I'm sure it's got a long way to go till it's released, so I'm sure they'll be able to tweak those bugs and make it a bit more accessible.
Absolutely. I'm almost certainly going to be getting it because the principle of it interested me enough.
Sounds
so,
great.
Yeah, it's definitely worth getting a buy. So sorry if that's maybe let some of you down from our initial reactions of it, guys, but we just had a slight difficulty with the game while playing it.
We did. Oh well guys, do check out our next video in today's series though, which is Zelda, and we love that to bits.
We did, and stay tuned for more E3 news. Take care guys. Bye. Yeah, you know, give it a choice of weapon and armor and stuff, and then you just jump in, you're with the 3 other people, and you go and you hunt a monster.
It's kind of like a cross between the old turn-based system and the new hack and slash system.